Former NBC Saturday Night Live cast member and comedy writer Adam Sandler successfully fused his own brand of goofy, offbeat humor with rock music in his 1993 platinum debut album, They're All Gonna Laugh at You, which was nominated for a Grammy Award. When he released What the Hell Happened to Me? In 1995, he cemented his popularity and proved that his foray into music was more than just a temporary comedic fluke. Although Sandler's material is created for comedic effect, his band has proven to be genuinely accomplished and impressive. Sandler's band is led by guitarist Waddy Wachtel, who toured with Keith Richards and the Expensive Winos and played with Fleetwood Mac. Bassist Bob Glaub, a longtime LA session pro, worked with Bob Seger, Rod Stewart, Ringo Starr, John Lennon, and Bruce Springsteen. Guitarist Teddy Castellucci arranged and worked with Michael Jackson, Smokey Robinson, and Michael Bolton. Drummer Don Heffington worked with Bob Dylan, and keyboardist Mike Thompson played on Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill album. Sandler's musical tours and albums are best described as an accomplished musical rock comedy show with scatological undertones. He plays original, humorous songs like Lunch Lady Land and Red Hooded Sweatshirt, and covers rock classics by musicians such as Led Zeppelin, Barry White, and Bob Marley, musicians in groups he listened to as a teenager in Manchester, NH. He told the Hartford Courant's Roger Catlin, "I had a garage band in high school called Final Warning. That was the best name we came up with. And we did Led Zeppelin." Sandler was also influenced in high school by Aerosmith and Black Sabbath. Although he was born in Brooklyn, New York, Sandler spent most of his childhood in Manchester, NH, where he lived from the age of 5 through 17, and where most of his immediate family still resides. Sandler's father, a retired electrical engineer, served as one of Sandler's earliest test audiences, as did Sandler's mother, a retired nursery school teacher, and his brother and 2 sisters. "Most of what I think came from my years in New Hampshire," he told the Boston Herald's Dean Johnson. "You learn to respect the beauty of the place." He told Johnson that he went into comedy because he didn't have anything else to do. In 1984, Sandler and his brother went to the Boston comedy club Stitches, where, at his brother's urging, the 17-year-old Sandler took the stage and first tried his hand at stand-up comedy. He was going to attend New York University and hadn't planned on becoming a comedian until that fateful night, even though he bombed on stage. While earning a fine arts degree from New York University, Sandler managed to balance schoolwork with appearances at Manhattan comedy clubs. Comedian Dennis Miller, then a cast member on Saturday Night Live, saw one of Sandler's shows and told his boss, Lorne Michaels, about Sandler's comedy prowess. Michaels then saw the show himself and hired Sandler for a writing slot on Saturday Night Live in 1990. Sandler told the Pittsburgh Press's Ed Masley, "I would write myself into the skits. I snaked my way onto the air. The old dipsy doodle, I pulled." Sandler performed musical comedy for 5 years on Saturday Night Live, appearing as Axl Rose, Eddie Vedder, Opera Man, Canteen Boy, Cajun Man, or a banjo-strumming singing poet, but he enjoyed a wider berth on his own albums, with R-rated lyrics far racier than the material allowed on television. Sandler told Catlin, "I do curse a lot, I must tell you. But it's not mean-spirited." Sandler's homepage on the internet includes a warning not to read it if you're under the age of 17 or if your parents are home. Since leaving Saturday Night Live, Sandler sold over 1.5 million copies of his 2 musical comedy albums. The Hanukkah song On What the Hell Happened to Me? Was immensely popular in 1995, and the album surpassed gold status halfway through 1996. Sandler took a summer tour in 1996 to promote What the Hell Happened to Me, and described the tour to Scott Cronick of the Atlantic City Daily as a backyard rock and roll party for you and 5,000 of your friends. Sandler incorporated video into his live performances, and created a stage set that looked like his parents' back porch, complete with lawn chairs, and an amplifier propped up in a garbage can. He told Johnson, "The live show has a party feel, and I'm going to try to make people laugh, dance, and have fun." Sandler's first album underscored his comedy writing talent with hilariously original songs like Toll Booth Willie, but his second album showcased the songs more than the lyrics, and demonstrated that he and his band can play genuine music. The reggae melody to Bob Marley's Buffalo Soldier was used for Ode to My Car, a song in which Sandler details the woes of owning an old junker, and the live, acoustic The Hanukkah song lists to music all of the noted people who celebrate Hanukkah. Director Steven Spielberg called Sandler after the release of the Hanukkah song to request a copy of the lyrics, and rabbis called Sandler to say it was a positive song. The single was one of 1990 SIX's most requested songs at major radio stations during the winter holiday season. Sandler also covers Springsteen's Out on the Streets and Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On, and he performed Led Zeppelin's Communication Breakdown on The Tonight Show in June of 1996. They're All Gonna Laugh at You spent over 100 weeks on the Billboard Heatseekers chart, garnered a Grammy nomination, and went platinum. What the Hell Happened to Me achieved gold status and prompted Sandler to take a 21-city U.S. tour. Sandler's first comedy/song album, They're All Gonna Laugh at You, was released in 1993 just as his film career was taking off. By then Sandler had appeared in Coneheads, Mixed Nuts, and Airheads. In 1995 Sandler left Saturday Night Live and co-wrote, along with friend Tim Herlihy, and starred in Billy Madison. He then co-wrote and starred in Happy Gilmore in 1996, garnering MTV's Best Fight Award for his character's sparring scene with 72-year-old actor and former television game show host Bob Barker. After releasing What the Hell Happened to Me? In 1996, Sandler co-starred in 1997 with James Caan and Damon Wayans in the action comedy Bulletproof, and then went to work on The Wedding Band, a movie about a wedding DJ who wants to be married. When asked if he planned to release a third album, Sandler told Scene Stephen Batten, "I have some other ideas for songs, some duet kind of things that I want to do, but we'll see." Sandler told Gary Graff of Detroit Jewish News, "I never had the discipline for anything but comedy and acting. But I do have the discipline to stay up all night and make sure I write something that, to me, feels good. That I'll do." Personal life. Sandler met his future wife Jackie Titten during the movie Big Daddy production. The relationship lasted for 7 years and resulted in the marriage after Jackie converted into Judaism. The wedding took place in 2003 on the seashore. Sandler was wearing the traditional Jewish clothes. It was peculiar that the wedding rings were brought to the couple by Adam's pet red tiger bulldog Meatball. Sandler's best friends who often starred with him were the guests, Rodney Dangerfield, Jennifer Aniston, Rob Schneider, Dustin Hoffman, and Sharon Osbourne. In the next year, in January, the couple had their first daughter Sadie Madison. In November 2008, the second daughter Sunny Madeline was born. Adam Sandler is known to love animals. After his bulldog Meatball died, he got a puppy of the same kind and called it Matzaball. Present days. On May 27, 2016, on the channel Netflix, the premiere of the comedy The Do-Over in which Sandler plays the main part took place. In May 2017, on the Confestival, the tragical comedy The Meyerowitz Stories was presented. The movie tells the story about the family reunion. The members did not communicate with each other for years. Dustin Hoffman took the leading part. Another popular Hollywood comedian Ben Stiller starred in the movie. Adam Sandler has his own movie studio that he called Happy Madison Productions. The comedian worked on 12 movies as a scriptwriter and on 23 movies as a producer. Awards v. Achievements. In 2002, he won the Best Actor award for Punch Drunk Love at the Gijón International Film Festival. In 2014, he was named Male Star of the Year at the CinemaCon Awards. He is also the recipient of several People's Choice Awards, including Favorite Comedic Movie Actor for 4 consecutive years from 2012 to 2015. In 2017, he won the Hollywood Film Award under the category Comedy of the Year for his film The Meyerowitz Stories. Major works. Adam Sandler's portrayal of an ice hockey player, who possesses a powerful and dangerous slapshot, in the sports comedy film Happy Gilmore earned him much acclaim. The film received mixed reviews but was a commercial success. The screenplay of the film was written by Sandler and Tim Herlihy. Sandler's performance in the movie Funny People earned him acclaim and recognition. He co-starred with Seth Rogen and Leslie Mann in the comedy-drama film which received generally positive reviews, with critics praising the script and Sandler's performance in particular. In 2017, Adam Sandler portrayed the character of Danny Meyerowitz in the comedy-drama movie The Meyerowitz Stories. The movie opened to positive reviews from critics, and Sandler received critical praises for his performance from all over the world.